Sorry, I don't know. I was just thinking about when I called the suicide hotline on myself. And I think I knew they were coming to get me. Gave them my name. I don't remember what I was thinking then, but I remember she asked what I was next to, and I said the parking lot. And I think I wasn't really thinking. And then she said, "What parking lot?" And I gave her the name of the restaurant I was at. And um, I want to say deep down I knew, but I don't even think it was that deep. I knew that, I don't know, I wanted someone to stop me because it felt good at the moment, because there was just this dread that had been building up in me for days leading up to it. Because I knew it was what I wanted, but then it was just all out in front of me, and it was just like adrenaline, like it just didn't feel good. And it was nice just getting that release, and also just having someone like, I don't know, like frantic and desperate in their attempts to help me, even if it, I don't know, it wasn't really help at the end of the day. Like, I remember, I think it was me. Maybe I'm misremembering. It was my sister, but I remember like walking away from home when I was like 5. And I remember when I got back, mom was like crying and she was like hugging me really tight. And she was like, "Oh my God, I thought you died or something." And it just, I don't know, it feels good to have someone feel desperate in their need to maintain your safety or well being. Of course, I don't think she was doing that because she's like an altruistic human being. Neither my mom nor the lady on the phone, but I don't know. I think that's what I was seeking at that point in time because it had just been building up in me for so long and I just needed something. And that's why I did it, I guess. Or maybe not. I just read A Wolf in White Man. I think it might be one of my favorite books, but well, the whole book is centered around the main character who like blew his face off when he was a teenager. But the book itself is about like the stories we craft for ourselves to like bend the world into a more understandable shape. And the stories that like his parents told to make sense of the tragedy to themselves and the people he knew, and how in reality that person who existed then, the person who actually made the decision, just didn't exist anymore. Um, and how no one will ever actually know because it's all going through the lenses of your current needs. Um, so maybe I'm just telling myself what I want to hear, but I don't know. I don't know. It hasn't been on my mind too much recently. Yesterday it was. Yesterday it was quite a bit, but because my nose is real stuffy and I was having a hard time sleeping. And that's the worst feeling in the world, really. I almost mean that. Not being able to sleep, just staring at the ceiling, and the dread of the next day weighing down on you, which is always my least favorite part. When I had school, going to bed, knowing I was going to have to wake up and go to school, and I was going to have to keep doing that, it almost felt like staying up would like alleviate that. Because the second I went to bed, it was like time just passed, and I'd wake up and it was the next day, and all the bullshit would start again. But if I just like stayed up, that was like more time I was giving myself before I had to do a thing I didn't want to do. But I don't know, it's almost worse not being able to sleep. Just trying desperately to get to bed because I know I'm gonna feel like shit tomorrow because I'm gonna have to do that stuff anyways, and I just want to sleep so fucking bad, but I can't breathe out of my fucking nose. It just doesn't feel good. Um, I think I'm gonna go to the ENT about it because I wanted to go to the ENT for my ear, and plus they're a network, which none of the allergists are, so that's nice. Also, I don't think it's allergy related. Oh god, this whole thing just gives me anxiety because doesn't make me feel good. In fact, makes me feel bad. Makes me feel real bad. Dude, we stop eating off the fucking plate. There's no meat left. It's just fucking rice. Um, I just want someone to talk to right now, I guess. Sometimes I just get like this animalistic urge to call up Sarah and just talk to her about how she's doing and how I'm doing. Not really about how I'm doing. I guess I want to tell her how horrible I feel, but not really talk about my life. I want to like live through someone, and I want to have someone care for me when I tell them that everything's shit. And I don't know if we had the healthiest relationship at the time we lived together, but that was what I got out of it, and I kind of miss that now because I'm not really getting that anywhere else. Um, I can't even. I don't know. I guess that's it. God, I've been talking for 7 minutes. I don't know. I don't. Part of me is looking forward to in-person school, but I know it's not going to be good because high school wasn't good, and this is just high school but worse. It's just high school, but all the sliders of the good things that was nice is just like they're down a little bit. My compulsions are getting worse. I keep feeling like I'm choking, even though I don't think I'm choking, or it might be just having a hard time breathing through my nose or something like that. And I feel like I'm choking. I feel like I'm like underwater. My throat is closing up. It's one thing of There's one thing of like feeling unsatisfied with life or like depressed or looking to the future and feeling bad about it, but it's another thing to feel like a level of pain or suffering in like moment to moment life that's just genuinely unbearable. Um, that's really frustrating. So, I'll talk to